We're probably playing a little bit too soft.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. First downs in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready. And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. 1 quarter remains here on this Thursday.
We've committed no turnovers. So remember, our goal was to beat the Jets and commit no turnovers. So that's what we want.
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
Let's give him a little blitz.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Let's give him a little blitz.
Here's Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
I wish slants worked as well as when I run slants than when the computer runs slants.
They need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal.
Give me that.
It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars will take over
User pick.
at their own 14-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball. No doubt about it. And his
all right, running clock, running clock.
He shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
What the?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Robinson uses the stiff arm.
Let's go.
Up past the 45 before being tackled.
Hell of a run by Robinson.
Good enough for a Jags first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline. Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with ETN.
Oh my God. Completely got taken out of my my run fit.
That's a mound of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Get the ball, get the ball.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Tell him, Joe. Tell him, Flacco. Tell him what he's supposed to do.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Let's go.
Now Carter to start the drive. Gets out of a little bit of trouble there with a shifty move. He'll take it up past the 6. Alexander Johnson there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson.
Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
He's a little stir crazy in that pocket.
Zach to Garrett for a Jet first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. Now Wilson.
Fuck.
Caught by Wilson. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Couple of first downs to
Y'all should have been running hurry up like a quarter ago.
Now a draw play with Drake. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Throwing now is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is
Ooh.
oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Meanwhile, Wilson
They caught me in a substitution. They caught me in a formation change. Assholes.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Wilson to throw. This goes out wide for Drake.
They're not using any of their timeouts.
17-yard line here.
Damn. The Jets don't give a fuck.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Wilson. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a 40-yard shot. Again, Wilson.
Oh, let's go.
Intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
Let's go.
And the Jags will
2 user picks in one game. Let's go.
12-yard line. So another interception for him on the year. He is making quite a splash in his rookie campaign.
And most linebackers feel they're lucky if they get 1 or 2 of these a year, because once you start getting to 3, 4, and 5, that's when you know you've got a special player and someone the quarterbacks have to account for.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They begin the drive with Robinson. And a nice gain there.
And then now they're calling timeouts on me. Like, what are you doing? You don't know the unwritten rules of football?
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Robinson with another carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the...
All right, we got our challenge. Our short week challenge. Let's see what kind of rewards we get for that. Damn, we got 27 staffing points for that shit. It's amazing. Ooh, and we got upgrades. We got upgrades. Plus 3-man coverage. Hell yeah. Plus 4 awareness. Oh yeah. We got some good young players on this team, man. I'm telling you. I have no idea why Rayshon Jenkins is a captain. Who said short weeks had to be tough? Despite the limited time to prepare and everyone being less than 100%, we still got the job done. 2,500 earned for the entire offense. Executing the game plan on a short week has the offense fired up and resulted in 10 morale. Hell yeah. It's going to be even more boosts. See if we can spend some staffing points here. Ooh, hell yeah. We got some good upgrades headed our way soon. I'm pretty sure we probably have the the first round bye locked up. It looks like we do. Usually when I have the first round bye locked up, I don't play the rest of the games. I just sim it. Okay, why? That means we have a division automatic playoff, like division winner kind of thing. But we haven't locked up home field yet, technically. All right, we'll keep playing. I like those pass protectors. I like to have pass protectors on my right side and then power run blockers on the left side. It's just the way I run my offense. All right, let's go play Houston.
It's week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Davis Mills.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. And this is what every one of these guys waits for each and every week, CD, that moment of anticipation just before the game begins.
I know most of these guys have played well over 100 games dating back to their high school days. Imagine that number if you go all the way back to the Little League type of ball. But that excitement before a game, it never gets old. They all know how to channel it once they actually kick this one off, though.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
All right, well, let's keep it up.
And we are underway.
The name of the game is no turnovers. Making the opponent beat you and not... Oh, fuck. Oh! Oh. Is this real? That ball looked like it was out. That's 3 special teams touchdowns for Jamal Agnew. 2 on the return and 1 on the fumble. Is this real? Oh my god, it's real. That's how you start a game, boys.
This is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that return for a score.
Love it.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Man, he is struggling.
So out come the the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out in his second season now out of Stanford. Here's Davis Mills.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Let's go now. Let's go. You know what we need, baby.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And
barely.
The Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now he's going to swing this.
There we go. Little 3-yard loss.
Lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Well, this defense
read that like a book.
They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Mills to throw it.
No. Nowhere to go.
Nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to mid.
Anytime those linebackers do that double mug, and there's one safety deep, always throw the seam. Always.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 18 carries, 91 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Still 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Got it.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Wonderfully blocked. Excellently blocked.
this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground.
Love it.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the
Love
league
how
told me repeatedly.
plugged in we are right
It's
now.
a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 41 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll run with Robinson.
I knew they were blitzing. I just didn't have a good play to switch to.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes over there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Second down and goal. Lawrence. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Cameron Crucial Hill getting in there and taking him down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Oh, man. Just got hit stick. I'm not going for it. I'm gonna kick the field goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Up and good for Santoso. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And not willing to risk another fumble.
Hey, I'm going to take a 2-score lead over a 1-score lead any day of the week.
First, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, 2 cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium. They'll run the jet sweep now. Rodgers. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play.
No.
Might end up with the ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A second down throw from Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run. A